Hello everyone, my name is Chance Button and welcome back to another episode of StarCraft II Heart of the Swarm. In the last episode we destroyed the psionics lab or whatever where they were storing the hybrid Protoss and Zerg for the Dominion, and it is run by Dr. Narud, who we found out is not actually human, Protoss, or Zerg, but something else, a servant of Amon, the Dark One. And now we are going to try and kill Narud, if possible, and we will unlock the Ultralisk while doing so. So let us see what this mission has in store and how exactly we intended to kill Narud. So we are going to get to play as Alexei Stukov in this mission, or infested Alexei Stukov. Normal Stukov was a character in the original StarCraft before he was infested. And we will use him to deactivate Xel'Naga temples. And he will revive just like Kerrigan, so we don't actually have to be too worried about keeping him alive. Although, he is critical to our mission. So I'm sure that we should try, wherever possible, to keep him alive.
The Zerg have breached the sanctum!
Protoss.
Narud has held these Tal'Darim in reserve. They are his best troops. The final battle is near. A shame. This Ultralisk might have been useful.
Organism Stukov misunderstands. Death irrelevant. Only essence important.
Ooh. That's impressive.
Ultralisk reconstituted. Ultimate expression of swarm evolution.
And great against Zealots.
We need to secure location for our hive cluster. Then, we deal with Narud.
I mean, Zealots could do a lot of damage to it, but its sweeping area of effect attack could devastate the Zealots too.
Attack, my brothers!
Mine. Clear away these fanatics. It is time.
Oh man, that... just a couple of Zealots really did summon a lot of broodlings.
Eliminate the abominations!
Let's cast Wild Mutation on the Ultralisks so that they get increased health and... what is it? 100% increased attack speed.
Make your peace.
That is quite a lot for an Ultralisk.
This world is mine.
For anything, really, but for Ultralisks especially. And does Stukov have abilities? Yes, he does. Corrosive Blast, which is kind of like Kinetic Blast, but it looks like a little less powerful. Well, target takes increased damage, so...
Why would Narud build this lab on top of a Xel'Naga temple?
Because he needs the temple?
You know nothing of the Xel'Naga.
Or because he can use it?
Narud is driving a null zone towards you. It will kill you on contact.
Would it also kill him on contact? Can we drive it to him?
These candles are amplifying his power.
Stukov, go to the temples and destroy them.
I thought you'd never ask.
Okay, so Kerrigan is going to be bound up for this mission, dealing with Narud. Almost said Amon there. Narud. And we get to play as Stukov, and we have to seal the temples to give her the advantage against Narud. But before we can do that, as always, we need to build up our forces.
The first temple is located here. Now, let's go destroy it.
Now, if we go sooner...
Be quick about it. The null zone is pushing toward me.
If we go sooner rather than later, will it buy us more time? It might. Do we have the forces to go sooner rather than later? Not sure. Let's start by taking out just some of these Zerg immediately around us.
Keep your mind clear.
Or the Protoss immediately around us, and spreading the creep a little bit.
There is no...
Now there's a lot of defenses up there. I'm not sure that we have enough to be able to deal with that just yet. So let's build a couple more drones, and then maybe some Ultralisks. Because We need to build quickly. Because we need to take that temple out before Narud has much more chance to push towards Kerrigan. And we should also be mindful that the left side of our base is exposed to attack through a couple of different routes and has no defenses, so we need to keep an eye on it. Now let's start pushing out and taking this temple. I think those couple of extra Ultralisks will really help us do that. Alright, Stukov is in
I
position.
am channeling psionic energy into this temple, but it will take time.
You dare defile the shrines of our god? We shall strike you down!
I must focus, but I can still use my powers for the fight.
Right, so Stukov is stuck in the middle there, and we have to defend him, but we still have access to his abilities, fortunately. That will make defending this area
Remain
easier.
alert. The hybrid approaches.
That, however, is not going to make this any easier. Oh, why a hybrid? Alright, well, one hybrid we can perhaps deal with. I say perhaps. This is the other kind of hybrid.
I can use corrosive blast to eat through the armor of this hybrid.
And that is what I'm doing. This is the tankier kind that I think is a bit close to Zerg.
Excellent work, Stukov. I can feel Narud's strike slipping.
Success, but only for a moment. We must disable the other temples.
We need a Hydralisk Den and a Roach Warren,
Speak freely.
as per usual. And we need to get some upgrades. We'll concentrate on melee.
Tal'Darim, destroy their hive! You cannot survive alone!
Oh, they're attacking our expansion. Let's focus on that quickly. And we'll get some additional drones so that we have some additional mining capacity. We'll focus on attack upgrades, actually, before anything else. And then we'll work on Carapace, as per usual. Not really changing up for the fact that we're going to be emphasizing Ultralisks. And we need to pull a Queen back to build a tumor somewhere over here so that we can extend more creep.
Stukov, I sense crystals, which Narud is using to store raw psionic energy.
Yes, that energy is faint, hidden near the temples. If time permits, we will find them and destroy them.
Sounds like a plan. Let's build a few more drones, and let's build some Hydralisks because we need some more range damage. Actually, let's build some more Overlords because apparently we need those too, as per usual. And always keep spreading the creep
Our victory is assured.
for movement speed, health regen, and everything. Alright, let's move. We can move closer to the other temple now. We have an Ultralisk that's stuck because it's an idiot.
Keep your mind.
We really need to get Abathur to increase the intelligence of Ultralisks as well. That would be quite handy in times like these. Do we have enough of a force to be able to hold this? Not sure. I'm going to retreat to the creep so we can heal up a little bit and build some Hydralisks to come support our army. And come down here and just destroy this Archon and Pylon while we wait. We should also get some roaches.
Taste the blades of the Tal'Darim!
If nothing else, we should get some roaches so that they can use their slowing abilities.
Forward.
Oh, we got an extra Kerrigan level from destroying that Xel'Naga crystal. Perfect. And we can keep spreading the creep. Spreading the creep up to the point we've got to defend would be extremely useful, because then we'll get the extra health regeneration benefits from up there.
Strike the hive while they are in disarray!
Yeah, this is what I was worried about. Let's retreat our army a little bit. We'll keep expanding creep in the meantime. And we'll first defend our base from them,
Keep your mind.
and then we will take the next temple out. And we'll build some more queens so that we can spread our creep a little bit more easily and get some more overlords, apparently. I was going to say Hydralisks, but apparently we need more overlords with greater priority. And now we will go take the other temple,
The end.
which should be no problem with the forces that we have available to us.
None may challenge the Master.
Destroy the Protoss quickly. The hybrid approach.
Alright, so emphasis on destroying the Protoss. So that it's not around when the Protoss... it's not around when the hybrid attacks. And we need to take this temple quickly, because otherwise Kerrigan is going to get overwhelmed. But it's fine, we're taking it as fast as we can. Kerrigan is holding up okay. Oh, there's the hybrid. It's out of range for Stukov to do anything, so we'll just have to take it down the old-fashioned way without his corrosive blasts. Great. Hybrid is down. How much longer does Stukov have? 17 seconds? Not a problem. What's this up here? Oh, they're sending another hybrid. Oh, and they're these hybrid are detectors. Which means that they can spot our creep tumors, which is unfortunate. But we'll come up here and deal with it as soon as we can.
All you like, you will not escape your fate.
Oh, jeez. He is really changing. Gloves are really coming off now, aren't they? We can now push forward and we can destroy more Protoss stuff. Let's... Oh, this is a temple. We've pushed our creep almost to the base of this... Or all the way up to the base of this temple. That is convenient. Let us keep pushing the creep up this way. And we will get some roaches and some hydralisks, some more ultralisks, and a lot of zerglings to come our way. Excellent. Oh, we are running into some problems. They are trying to attack our expansion, but we have a massive zerglings that should be able to deal with that, hopefully. We will see. They may or may not be enough. And we can start upgrading even further to max out all our weapons damage, and then we'll start to work on carapace upgrades. And we have now gotten to a point where we can capture this temple without too much problem.
The temple, it must not fall.
Finish the Tal'Darim. Several hybrids are on their way.
Perfect. Let's build a bunch more ultralisks, because we could do with them. Oh! That was more ultralisks than I intended to build, but it's okay. More ultralisks can't possibly hurt anything. Although it is about to get really crowded up here. That may have been an excessive number of ultralisks. But we will see. Oh, where's the hybrid? Oh, there's the hybrid. He's really close. But that means that he's in range of our corrosive blast, so that should help make him easier to take down. And here comes another one. Let's let him get up here so that he's in range. And now corrosive blasts. Corrosive blast increases the damage he takes from other sources temporarily. So it really helps our other forces melt through the hybrid. Now how are we coming? Our creep spread is coming along excellently.
Deactivated a third temple. 2 temples remain.
He's growing weaker. Keep fighting.
No. No.
Let's take this one now. Just arbitrarily. We'll push our forces up and keep spreading the creep as always. And here come a load of ultralisks. That is terrifying. There are so many ultralisks here. I don't even want to count them. It is that terrifying. Malignant tumors would really be helpful considering how much I'm focusing on spreading creep.
Guard the temple with your lives.
Get rid of these Protoss now. The hybrids are on their way.
Oh, not a problem with when you've got this many ultralisks. And there is only one ramp, so we can come down here and fight in this big open area where our ultralisks can really get out and wreak some havoc. Oh, this is horrifying, actually. Let's build a load of zerglings just to add insult to injury here.
The hive cluster is under attack.
There is very little that he can do here. We've been neglecting these creep tumors down here on the alternate routes to the bases a little bit, so we should hit those. This is just incredible. There are so many Zerg here. Let's build some more Hydralisks for some more ranged damage, I think. That would be good. Oh, my computer can barely keep up with the awesomeness.
Temple is down. One left.
So many Zerg.
This is not possible.
I can feel your strength leaving you.
So Kerrigan is starting to win. We can see that bar in the upper portion of the screen. Probably
The
should.
interlopers must not destroy the crystal.
Probably should explain that bar in the top of the screen a little bit sooner. But that shows the red part of it shows how far Kerrigan has got against Narud, and the green part of it shows how far he's gotten against her. We want that bar to be entirely red, showing that Kerrigan is just winning outright. And it has now managed to push its way to about halfway, and it's pushing towards Narud even further. If we can take out that last temple, then there is no way that he will be able to stop her from just destroying him. Which would be fantastic.
Speak freely.
But before we do that, we are going to want to find the other research crystal. Wherever it is. Not really sure. So that is our next mission, because we want the extra Kerrigan levels. Because we want to get to those extra abilities that she has that will really help us later.
Our forces should focus on destroying Narud's temples.
No, I think our forces should focus on finding the extra research. Although I suspect that they mentioned that because maybe the research is not down here. Maybe the research is somewhere else and we're just destroying a base arbitrarily. We're doing this with no carapace upgrades, I might add. We can get some carapace upgrades, and that will make our lives much easier. Yeah, I very much get the impression that there's no point to us being up here. I don't think...
The hive! Destroy the hive!
I don't think they'd make us fight through all of that for the last crystal. Maybe the last crystal's up here, and we stop just short of it. We'll deal with the enemies coming towards our base, and then we will focus on finding the crystal.
Move quickly.
So just a few Archons and a few carriers. Hopefully we've got enough Hydralisks to deal with these carriers. I'm not sure exactly how many we have. Oh, it is lagging so much, because there's just so much stuff on the screen. Alright, let's focus down the carrier as much as possible. Yes, okay. And now we'll destroy the Protoss in the upper left-hand corner. There's still one more crystal to get somewhere. And that's just a normal pylon. Could we use more Ultralisks? No, we have plenty of Ultralisks. It's just somewhere in the back. There it is! There's the Xel'Naga crystal! Okay, we destroy that, we get the research, and then we take out the final temple.
Do not touch the artifacts of the Master!
Boom! It is destroyed.
Have been shattered. Their power belongs to the Swarm now.
Excellent. Will it hurt us to cross under this beam?
No.
No, it will not. That is a good thing. Now we can push for the final temple.
Keep your mind clear.
Let's make sure we've got plenty of creep tumors to provide us with regeneration and everything.
I hear you.
And then we will push up and destroy the Protoss. Let's just build some extra Zerglings to flesh out our forces a little bit. Make sure our creep is spreading while our forces destroy stuff. Yeah, there's not really too much point in that anymore, but might as well. Nothing really else to be doing while we wait for our forces to take over.
Defend the temple! Lay waste to these abominations!
Many hybrids are coming. This is our final battle.
How are they warping in without any kind of psionic energy field? That is a good question.
Forward!
Can we upgrade the second level of Carapace yet? Yes, we can.
Keep your
We'll
mind
probably beat the level before that upgrade is done, but it's worth trying anyway. And we will just build lots and lots of Zerglings, because we need reinforcements instantly. Anything that takes longer to build probably won't get here before the end of the battle, so there's not much point. So we'll just send a continuous stream of Zerglings to replace whatever forces we lose. But I think we've basically done it. Yeah, there's no way they could take that. They could kill Stukov in the next several seconds. So that should be level completed.
No,
It cannot be.
Yeah, we've just shut down all your temples.
Your temples are gone.
And we have a massive Zerg force, so even if this beam wasn't about to kill you, then you would still die. Is he dead? He looks dead. He looks non-existent. That seems to be a good sign.
We've done it. The null zone has left Narud weakened, vulnerable.
Oh.
Even so, he's the most powerful being I've ever faced.
What will you do?
Kill him.
So now, can we kill him outright? That would be good. He seems pretty evil.
Face me, Narud. It's over.
It is only beginning. Amon whispered of this from the stars. He told you of his return. He told you of ruin, extinction, the end of all things.
Your god is dead, and he's never coming back.
Is that what you think?
It's Narud! Shapeshifter! Shapeshifter!
You're not here.
Yes, finally you get that. Is that a Nidus worm?
You are not Jim! You are nothing! I'm everything you lost.
Why do you keep freezing? He's a shapeshifter! Deal with it!
I am everything you never had.
Did you just stab yourself too?
You've already lost.
Amon lives. You will see him soon.
So, is what you're saying that anon we will see Amon? That is definitely a title of an episode. Well, that's terrifying, but we already did know that. I mean, Zeratul discovered it in the prophecies, but at least now we've got Narud dead. And we've slain a lot more Tal'Darim Protoss. That's always a win. And we've stopped the Dominion from getting the hybrid. Although, actually, the Dominion never would have had the hybrid. Narud was working for Amon all the time. So, the hybrid were going to work for him.
My queen, can you hear me?
I am alive.
Barely. We dragged you back to the Leviathan. Rest now. I will control the swarm until you are healed.
Why aren't you trying to...
Take the swarm for my own? Because I still have much to learn from you, my queen.
Enough. She is healing, but she must rest now.
So Zagara definitely is learning quite quickly. This is good.
The swarm thrives.
Okay, so we can't click on Kerrigan and find more of her condition.
Once Jim is safe, I will come for you, Mengsk. And you won't have any hybrid to protect you.
No. Actually, he never was, apparently. It does not seem likely.
Narud is dead and the hybrid lab is destroyed. I am the final loose end. I suppose you kill me now.
Why?
If you want to leave, I won't stop you.
Ha! Where would I go? Half man, half Zerg. A monster.
I understand. Believe me. Stay with the swarm, and perhaps the way will become clear.
If nothing else, it will be interesting.
That's the spirit.
The swarm was once Amon's tool. He will seek to use us again.
I will prepare for his coming, but not until I'm done with Mengsk.
Of course, my queen.
Okay, and now, what else can we have? Have we gotten enough levels yet for
The
Kerrigan?
powerful essence of the primal pack leaders has a...
We are 1 level away from being able to upgrade Kerrigan. But the evolution pit is another story. We have Ultralisk mutations available. We can burrow charge with the Ultralisks, which could be devastating for breaking up forces. We can give them vampiric attack, so they can gain life equal to 40% of damage dealt from normal attacks. And can utilize... Okay. Or we can use Monarch Blades. Gains plus 20 splash damage, an increase of 400%, causing attacks to deal 25 damage to both primary and secondary targets. Ooh. That looks ridiculously overpowered, so we're going to go with that one. And then maybe we'll use Ultralisks a lot more in future. So now we will take a look at the options of where we can go in the next episode before changing.
Isha, take the Leviathan up. We're leaving.
Kerrigan, you saw something in that lab. In Narud's mind.
I saw Amon. Older than the universe, more powerful than I can understand. And now he's alive again.
Then he shall fall before the swarm, like all the rest.
We don't even know where he is. We must prepare for his coming, but I have a few scores to settle first.
Hopefully that won't jeopardize
At
our
your
preparation.
orders, we will move our Leviathan into Dominion space and begin searching for the Terran ship Hyperion. You wish their help in finding the Terran Jim Raynor.
So again, we don't have a choice. In the next mission, we will go after Jim Raynor via the Hyperion. In the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.
Oh look, by repeatedly spam clicking everything, I get monkeys.
I'm pretty sure that there's a monster back there.
Oh, he's right there! Oh, God, I ran the wrong way! I ran the wrong way! Oh. That could have saved me about 100 times right now.